Hello, darlings. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you're another YouTuber, let me know down in the comments and I will sub you back. Now stay safe, wear your masks, and here's the video. Hello, darlings. Today we have another video with Lovcarrie products. Yes, Lovcarrie through Aliexpress sent me these products to demo and review, so we will be getting into that, but I wanted to show the package because it was like mirror silver and it was popping. Yeah, I showed the wrong side, but whatever. Alright, let's get into some shout outs. Okay, so we have Slay Nails, Anum Nail Boutique, and Chase Murray. Let's start with Slay Nails. She does regular polish. She just actually put out a couple compilation videos so that you can see a bunch of looks under one video. Anum Nail Boutique, she does mostly regular polish as well. I did see a one-stroke flower video in her list, so please go check both of these ladies out. The links will be in the description box down below. Now Chase, my boy, he's back. He's back with a bang, okay? Yes, he came through with a new video that shows his hair care routine. Now, I know there are plenty of bitches out here who are wishing, me included, that their hair looked as beautiful as his does, because it is amazing with the curls and the volume and the va-va-voom. Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. So he is back. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing nail videos as well, or if it's going to be more on the beauty side, or, you know, I don't know. But whatever it is, I am here for it. I am here for it. So his links will be in the description box down below, as well as the two ladies. So please go check them all out. Subscribe, you know, leave a comment, show some love. You know how we do over here. If you did not know, your girl got monetized. Yes, thank you. Thank you everyone that did watch time for me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so happy that I was able to get there with the help from everyone. My friends, subscribers, nail sisters, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And our girl, Miss Katherine Ford, her ass got monetized too. Congrats, girl. Congrats! We're on our way to earning our pennies. The best way that you can help any monetized person is by watching their videos in full and watching the commercials in full. It really, really, really makes a difference on how much we make for each video. So please consider doing that. I know it's kind of annoying, but it really, that's the criteria of how you find out how you make money. Basically, how many people watch your videos long enough to see the commercials, and are they watching the commercials in full? Because advertisers are not going to want their ads to go to people who their subscribers don't watch the ads, right? Doesn't that make sense, right? So that is how we get our prices for our videos. Okay, last but not least, I know this is a long intro, but these ladies still need watch time. They are on their road to being monetized. They also need subscribers as well. So if you could share their videos, show them some love, give them some watch time, leave some comments, leave a like, you know the deal. And just help these ladies out to reach their goal, which is basically to be monetized as well. So, without further ado, let us get into this Lovcarrie unboxing and review. Okay, let's get into these Lovcarrie items that they let me pick out. So, I'm pretty excited about the dip tray thing and the cuticle remover. Now, I did buy Sally Hansen's Instant Cuticle Remover after I saw Cheap Nails with Vanna. She uses it quite a bit, so I got some and tried it, and I love it. So I wanted to put this Lovcarrie Cuticle Remover to the test, you know, kind of like a comparison. The only thing that I don't like about the Cuticle Remover is there's no ingredients on the back. There is a list of ingredients and stuff that they give you on the site, but you can't really enlarge it, and if you get it enlarged, it's just blurry words. Next is this beautiful glitter. I've never seen a mix like this. So it really, really caught my eye. And look at that hollow black and the iridescent white. And then there's some smaller hexes in addition to those two larger ones, and some fine black glitter as well. So yeah, that one really, really tickled my fancy, if you will. It sounds so dirty. Tickled my fancy. Okay, anyways, I'm a little extra today, if you can't tell. I'm a little extra. Okay, now this tray. It's not as great as I thought it would be, but it is super helpful. Is it better than using the little triangle trays to do it? Yes. Is it very necessary for you to have? You know? I think it's a really cool product. Am I glad that I didn't try to buy it from Kiara Sky or whoever does it that has it? Not that I would ever spend that much anyway. Well, maybe, you know, we get this channel pop and we get some large monetization going on. I will buy whatever you want me to buy. But until then, I would not be spending money for Kiara Sky. So it does come apart, obviously, to clean. It snaps back together easily. The trays slide in and out very easily. But I found that the bottom tray actually will pull out the cap to get to the inside. Yeah, see? So you got to be careful when pulling out the bottom tray. But it's not too much of a hassle. It's just something that you kind of got to get used to. And I know Katherine ordered one of these, and it's the same with hers. So it's not just mine. It's like how they're made. So now we are here with a rubber top coat. Now, rubber coats, whether top coat, not top coat, base coat, they do have a smell. This one was not overwhelming, but it did have that rubber smell. I think the worst smelling rubber base coat was Vanillisa, to be honest. It stunk to high heaven. And it's a colored one, so I haven't used it often. But and now we have this. It's kind of like a light chocolate milk. A light chocolate milk. That's what it looks like, the color. Like if you didn't put a ton of the powder in it. And here we have this beautiful deep purple 3-in-1 powder. It could be used for acrylic, for dipping, and for carving, like acrylic flowers and 3D work, stuff like that. So you can use it for all of those. And it's a very pretty purple. I got purple because I know that my nail sisters be loving purple. My hands got stuck to the lid of the jar because what happened was I tried to rip open the package, and like the part that, like the flap, I ripped that part, and the sticky stuff got onto the lid of that and onto the lid of the glitter. So it was a little tough. You know, every time I go to close it or open it, I end up putting my finger or my glove on that sticky part. So I'm going to have to take some Goo Gone or something like that to take it off the damn plastic, because, I mean, come on. So here is that beautiful glitter again. I'm trying to stir it up to get some of the smaller glitter near the top, because I am going to be pouring it over the nails. I did use the structure base coat from Lovcarrie that I got for my previous video. So check that out if you are interested. I'm going to attempt to put it in the cards, hence the arrow there, to remind me where it actually was that I want to put it. But I don't know if that's going to work, so it will be in the description box as well. I didn't realize that I was out of frame here for so long. But basically, because it has so many large hexes, there are also some clear iridescent hexes in there too, not just the white iridescent. So I'm just trying to tap it around and make sure that there isn't too many layers of the glitter, because then it won't stick well, and when I go to wipe off the excess, a lot of it might come off because of that. So I'm just tapping it down, making sure there aren't any bald spots, trying to make sure that most of the glitter is on the edge of the nail, not over the edge of the nail, which I didn't really do the best job at, but you can fix that at the end. I ended up filing the sides to reshape it a little better, and then put another top coat on after, and I think they came out nice, so I'm happy, at least. So this is me using the structured base coat. Now, I have used it to encapsulate before. I'm not going to use it to encapsulate today, I'm going to use the rubber top coat. I ended up putting 2 coats on because of the shape of the glitter. Now here we go with the tray, right? So it works fairly well. It would be a lot better if it was over someone's finger instead of like me trying to maneuver the tip in there. The only thing I didn't like about it was the like static with the glitter. Like the glitter wanted to stick to the plastic, so it was a little hard for me to get the glitter off the scoop. But once it did, it filled out nicely. And since I was using the top scoop, the glitter now goes into the bottom scoop, and you just go back and forth like that. And it saves you a lot with your powder or with glitter, especially in these COVID times. You don't want people sticking their fingers in your pots of stuff, you know. You're going to want to have it so that it can be sprinkled. And yeah, you don't want to use the stuff that was sprinkled over one person's nail for another person, but this way, you know, you're not using a big reservoir, and you know, you run down whatever's in the actual container itself before you put new in. So, you know, it's saving all the way around. So that's why I was very interested in it to begin with. So here is the color coat. I didn't have the camera on record. I'm such a dumbass. I was like in one of those things where like I was stopping it at the wrong part. Like I should have been recording. So I would hit it thinking that I stopped it, and it recorded a whole bunch of time. Talk about a trial and tribulation, right? Okay, so it's basically just like I said. You know, I went and my stop and start times were opposite, so I missed a whole bunch of the color coats, but I was going to put 2 coats anyway, because just in general, unless a polish is super highly pigmented, I'm a big fan of putting 2 coats. Even if it's opaque in 1 coat, I just want that second layer. I don't know why. It's how I do it, so that's how I do it. Now, I did get some fuzzies going on over here. That's what the toothpick is for. And especially with new polishes, I try to be very careful of catching those, because I don't want them to go into the polished bottle, because that's just even more of a pain. So it's better to take my little toothpick and get that out, and then, you know, so that the bottle stays without any fuzzies in it. So here I'm taking the structured base coat again. I could use the rubber top coat, but I wanted to use a structured base coat, so that's what I did. Now here with the glitter, I wanted it to be a glitter French, so the French part of it is glitter. So I did still use the tray, and it worked out fine, but I did end up using my katana to make sure that the French pulled down the sides as far as I wanted. But it was really easy to manipulate, and you know, I wasn't sure how it was going to go with the glitter being mostly larger hexies, but it worked out fine. It was great. I love this glitter. It's beautiful too. So yeah, you'll be seeing it until it's gone probably. If you are still watching this video, please hit the like button. Let a girl know you are here. Leave a comment. Hit that bell. If you do not go through the trouble of hitting the bell and selecting all, you will miss out on my videos. That's just how YouTube works. Even if you're subscribed in the middle part, you know, where it's just like it's not off but it's not on notification, it doesn't matter, because sometimes people with notification don't get the notifications. That's just how YouTube works, especially for small YouTubers. So please consider subscribing and hitting that bell. And here I am. I'm taking the other to move around the glitter pieces. I mean, you can use the wax part, but I found that even though it's base gel and it's not going to dry in the light, unless it's in the light, it does something funky with it, with the wax itself. So I try to remember to use the metal part instead of the wax part when it comes to moving around with base gel or gel glue or even regular glue, you know, you got to be careful. And the katana was hella expensive. Knock on wood, you know, it works very, very well for me. But yeah, it was expensive. But it was a present from my dad back in the beginning, so I'm happy. You know, he was watching Susie Nail Career Education, and she was talking about the katana, so of course he went online and ordered them without telling me. And I said, look, you could get them for like $2 because, you know, it was a couple years ago. And he's like, but that's not the same thing. I'm like, I know, but. And he's like, no buts, you're getting that. So, because it was already ordered. I mean, there's not much I could have done about it. So, I accepted it with grace, and I actually have come to really, really love it. So, okay, now this part I left in real time because I wanted you to see exactly how long it takes to clean this up. Now, with dip powder, I don't know if it will be easier or harder, but I will also do that and time it. It ended up being a little over 3 minutes to be able to clean this up. I did have to use multiple brushes, but y'all know me. Any excuse to use my beautiful brush collection, I am going to use it. Use it, use it, use it. So I started with a thick but semi-firm brush, trying to get all the larger pieces out. But the grooves itself on the inside were giving me a little bit of a hard time. So I got a longer, looser brush, and that really got the rest of it off. The problem I was having was I got glitter on my hands, and I'm trying to take the glitter off with the glitter, with my hands covered in glitter. So that took a hot minute until I realized that it was my damn gloves that was putting the glitter on it. So then I moved it aside so that it wasn't in my hands or near the glitter after I cleaned it for, you know, good enough. Now, when I went and checked it again after, there were a couple of the smaller hexes in there still, but besides that, that was it. It was literally like 2 or 3 pieces. So, because you know with glitter, that shit gets everywhere. So, see how like it's sticking to it? That's like the static electricity holding on to that fine glitter and whatever hexes are there. But I wanted to try to get most of it with my fingers, because once you use a brush like that, a lot of the glitter ends up in the brush and not in the actual pot to save it. And since it's only me and it was only over tips, I don't have any problem putting the glitter back in the pot because my bare hands have not touched it, and you know, the nail was cleaned from the beginning. So it would have took less time if I didn't care about saving the glitter in the trays, but y'all know me, nothing goes to waste here if it doesn't have to, and I'm always saving, always, always. So yeah, those few little specks of glitter that a lot of people wouldn't care about, I care about. Y'all don't want to be wasting no glitter, right? Because it's just too beautiful to waste. Why would you want to waste it? Also, I mean, if you want to take it and rinse it off after as well, after you've cleaned everything off it, that would also help getting off those little few glitters that were stuck behind in the tray holder itself. So yeah, that's pretty much the end. I mean, yeah, see how there's like that 1, 2 little glitters there? But at that point, I was like, this is done, over with. So I was just grabbing the tray holder and the little trays. Now I'm going to put them in there. See, the bottom tray still pulls it out. I wasn't sure if it was me or not, because this was my first time using it. I didn't know if one of the trays did it and one of the trays didn't, which it doesn't matter which one it is. It's the lower one that is the problem, or makes it happen, because it's not really that big of a problem once you know it's there. But if you didn't know it was there, then, you know, you'd have stuff flying everywhere, right? So I cleared off all the excess glitter. I mean, I was pushing pretty hard. I'm taking off the little fine glitter that came off and went onto the polish part, because I am going to top coat with the rubber top coat. But when it comes to glitter, I usually don't use the bottle of top coat, whatever kind it may be. I will pour it out on the side and then use a separate brush so that there won't be any stray glitter that will go into my bottle of top coat and ruin it, or in this case rubber top coat, which I only have one other type of rubber top coat at the moment, but I'm very happy to get this one, because with the structured base coat and the rubber top coat, you know, all the colors in between, whether they're Lovcarrie or not, will be, you know, the nail itself will be a little bit firmer because of the base coat, and I am more secure in my designs or charms or whatever with the rubber top coat. So what I tried to do here was put a heavier top coat on the glitter part and a little bit less on the color part, but I had a nail that I guess I didn't pull it down far enough, and it just looked awful. So you want to make sure you're putting even coats, even though I tried to not do that and it was a big mess. So try to do even coats. It'll save yourself a lot of time and a lot of trouble. Even if, because the French part was raised because of the type of glitter it was, so I was figuring that the color gel polish part would not need as much, but I went a little too less, you know what I mean? So it just wasn't pretty. So basically it was really easy. I just put another top coat on it, another even top coat, and you know, it looked fine. But lesson learned, lesson learned. So at this point, I'm literally like scooping it on there and making sure that it's getting into every little crease and everything, because I wanted to make sure that there weren't going to be parts that were not covered by the top coat, and it would look funny compared to the glossiness of the glitter with the top coat. So okay, so here is the final look. I love it. I think it came out beautiful. I love the glitter as a French. I love the glitter nails by themselves. They are gorgeous. I am happy. I really like all the Lovcarrie products, and I realized that I didn't put the cost of anything in it, so I went back and put the screenshots on after, because I realized I didn't say how much anything cost. So the links for everything will be in the description box. The prices were listed as I was unboxing the items. I have not tried the dip powder or the cuticle remover yet. I will be doing both on camera. I'm going to use the cuticle remover on my right hand, which is my dominant hand, so that is my garbage hand. Like, I hardly ever do my cuticles over here. Any kind of rough anything I do with my right hand, because I take pictures on my left hand, and my left hand ain't even really that pretty, but you know, the right hand is like, yeah, it's a mess. So we'll be seeing if the Lovcarrie works as well as the Sally Hansen. Don't forget all the ladies that I mentioned in the beginning, Chase as well, Slay Nails, Anum Nail Boutique, all the ladies for Watch Time, if I didn't say that already. And yeah, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing, watching them commercials till the end. Let's get your girl some coin. I'm ready. And I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a marvelous day. And thanks again. Mwah.